high price change orders, project delays, safety issues, lawsuits, budget overruns. All of these are things that happen because of not having effective construction inspection services. And this is what I'll show you right now in 7 simple steps. Number 1, make sure your inspector thoroughly reviews the standards and the specifications and design documents of that job. Your inspector needs to be an expert in all the construction documents of that project. Needs to understand what is in the specifications, what are the different components of that project, what are the materials being used, what is the type of pipe that's gonna be put in the ground, what is the type of cover, is there gonna be any traffic rerouting. All of those things which are and must be spelled out in the specifications and all the construction documents should be studied by your construction inspector. So it's absolutely critical that you have a person in that project that understands all the documents of the projects along with all the different disciplines and specifics for the role that he is assigned in that job. Number 2, make sure that your inspector visits the project site prior to construction start and becomes very familiar with that site and also documents existing conditions. Chances are you may get a contractor in there that starts construction, and if you don't properly have your inspector document what happens or what were the conditions before construction started, then if something happens during construction, then you won't be able to go back to the contractor and ask for them to fix something that they mess up because it wasn't properly documented, and then they may say that it was just there in the first place. And the second piece of this is that when you have someone that is very familiar with the conditions and the area, then that person will have better control of the site, better control of the construction, and will deliver better construction inspection services. Number 3 is safety. Safety is the responsibility of everyone on that job site. There must be a safety plan that was submitted by the contractor, and that safety plan must be approved by the project owner, must be thoroughly reviewed by the construction inspector, and must be followed at all times. Preferably, whoever you have assigned in that job as a construction inspector must have completed OSHA training and must understand all the nuances of that safety plan and should be looking out for safety of laborers, any worker that is on site, pedestrians that are in the area, and making sure that all the project has the right safety measures to make sure that not only workers and the inspector are at risk, but like residents, passerbys, drivers are also safe, and they are not in an unsafe environment because of the construction. Number 4, have a project schedule set and make sure that this project schedule is reviewed on a weekly basis. What this project schedule is going to provide you is be able to anticipate issues or potential delays that may come down the line. Having a schedule will provide you with that guideline that you're moving in the right direction, and also will allow you to look ahead and identify potential delays that can be addressed ahead of time, keeping your project moving forward. Number 5, daily inspection reports. This is a must in construction inspection services and should be very detailed and well documented. Here is what you use to document what happens from the moment that construction started in the morning until the moment that construction ended at the end of the day. And then you divide that by different types of disciplines or utilities. What happened with the water system? What happened with the road? You get the idea, right? So you document everything that happened in that day, because that's going to be your record when you continue to move forward in this project and when you get ready to certify that the project was completed and was built as per the construction documents. Number 6, having a public information officer that is assigned to that project. And this would depend on the size of the project and the location of this project. If the project is in an area that's busy, that there is neighborhoods in the area, there is businesses, then you most definitely want to have a public information officer that communicates to these residents and to these businesses and let them know with enough anticipation what's going to happen in the area, and communicates in a way that these people that are non-technical can understand. And also ask, is there anything that can be done to help minimize any type of disruption? This is absolutely essential so that your construction can continue to move forward fast without any delays caused by businesses, residents, complaints, commissioners get involved, mayors get involved, and this is all because a few residents got together and they got mad because they were not properly handled or notified. Number 7 is communication. Like, this must be in from the very start of construction all the way through the end until construction close up. Communication here starts with you, and then it transpires to the rest of your team with your construction inspector, talking to the contractor and the superintendent, and then providing reports to the public information officer so that he can communicate effectively to the businesses and the residents in the area or the elected officials, and then your project can continue to move forward smoothly. All of these steps must be in place for you to have effective construction inspection services. If one of these, only one, is missing, I can almost guarantee you it will be a complete failure. Now, I just walked you through 7 steps to deliver effective construction inspection services. But if you're dealing with something more encompassing that covers other types of services too, and you need to get this done, you gotta watch my project management video right here.